Alright guys, in this video I'm going to be talking about the new ear licking meta that's blown up on Twitch over the past few months, because I feel like this kind of shit has gone way too far and someone needs to get this under control. Like, first it was the hot tub streaming, and Twitch didn't really know what to do with that, and they still don't really know what to do with it. And now they got this ear licking stuff going on, and they just do not know how to handle it. I think they tried to ban a couple streamers a few months ago when they realized it was starting to take off, but that didn't stop anyone from doing it, and now it's just more popular than ever. I feel like the platform needs to decide what they want to do with this kind of shit. I feel like Twitch needs to be like, listen, we're cool with all this sexual shit. We don't care if you're bringing in horny dudes that are just watching you to jerk off. Or they need to decide if they want to be more family friendly and tighten up the rules a little bit and get rid of this sexually explicit content. And I don't have a problem with it either way, but they need to decide what they want to do here, because people are just going to take it further and further. And I think it's already gone far enough with this ear licking stuff, because with Twitch, people think of it as like live streaming video games or like IRL streaming or like vlogging or whatever, but they just keep getting closer and closer to just having like a straight up porn category on there. Because these girls that do these hot tub streams and ear licking streams, their audience is just a bunch of creepy dudes that are looking to get off. And I have no problem with these girls doing this stuff. Actually, I'm happy they're doing it because I fucking hate Twitch, and I'm glad they're putting some pressure on them. And it also proves even more that this simp culture is out of control. Like, I feel like I'm saying this stuff every video at this point. Like, with the Twitch stuff, I feel like not enough people bring up like the audience for these hot tub streamers and ear lickers, because no one really wants to talk about the fact that it's just a bunch of fucking creepy dudes that are desperate as hell. Like, everyone wants to just be like, oh, I respect the hustle, good for these girls, they're making a bunch of money, but like no one talks about what's actually going on here. And that's why Twitch needs to make a decision on this, because it's getting too obvious what the audience is for some of these girls. Like, there's no way that you could convince me that the audience here isn't just a bunch of guys looking to get turned on. And if Twitch is okay with this stuff, then I think they should admit it and say like, listen, we're cool with this content, we'll change the rules a little bit to allow more provocative stuff and like maybe make an 18 and over section. But right now they just seem confused. Like, once in a while they'll ban people for this kind of stuff, or they'll demonetize them, but then at the same time they'll promote this kind of stuff and they'll give it its own category, and they'll change the ASMR logo to this fake ears that these girls are licking on. And this stuff is just going to keep going further and further, as I'm sure they know. Like, look what's going on here already. This girl's just licking these two fake plastic ears, and just look at this position she's in. Like, who the fuck sits like this? And look at this picture. What the hell is going on? Like, is she farting into the ears, or is she like shoving them up her ass or something? What are the rules for this site? At this point, I'd say this is just straight up porn. Like, how do you even deny that? If you look up the definition on dictionary.com of porn, it says sexually explicit videos produced to elicit sexual arousal. Like, that's exactly what these Twitch streams are for. Why else would someone watch this stuff? Like, a girl licking an ear with her ass sticking up in the air? Like, first of all, I don't know how anybody could listen to this ear licking stuff. It's like fucking torture to me. But also, even just regular ASMR, I do not understand. But I definitely understand that this ear licking ASMR thing is a sexual fetish for some people, like especially with someone's ass in focus and sometimes some cleavage. And some of the top people doing this on Twitch will be getting like 20,000 concurrent viewers, and they'll just sit there for like 3 or 4 hours straight licking a fake ear. And it seems like really boring. How could you sit there for that long doing that? But they're probably just thinking about the dollar bills racking up, and there'll be a bunch of guys donating hoping she'll pay attention to them, but the best they can get is her writing their name on a whiteboard or like on her forehead or on her chest or something. It's crazy. Some of these people need an intervention. If you're a guy that spends 2 or 3 hours out of their day watching a girl lick a fake ear and you're donating money to her, you gotta get a hobby or something. Like, do anything else pretty much. This girl does not like you. If she wasn't making money here, there's no way she would ever interact with you. And still, like, I've seen guys spend like thousands of dollars on these girls and like they'll barely get anything from it. And sometimes they'll even get embarrassed from it. Like, I remember one story where this guy gave a girl, I think like $5,000, and she took the money and went on a vacation with her boyfriend. But I think the girl did at least give the guy a hug, so I guess he paid $5,000 for a fucking hug. Man, it's crazy. Like, spend that money on a prostitute or something. Like, anything is better than that. But there's no point in complaining here, because I know this shit's never gonna end and it's only gonna get worse from here. But I can't wait to see what the next Twitch meta is, because they just keep going further and further. Like, I think soon they're probably gonna be sucking on fake feet, right? But I'm sure people are already doing that. I hope they keep doing edgier shit so Twitch can finally come up with a stance on this stuff. And some of this shit is just so bizarre. Like, look at this. This girl's got a pigeon mask on with like these yoga pants where you can see her ass, and also another one with a horse mask on, and she's like just headbutting the fake ears. Like, were her fans actually wanting this stuff? Like, were they asking for this, or did she just like come up with this idea? I hope she just came up with it to save these people a little bit of dignity. Jesus Christ. But I'm sure these guys were asking for it. Like, what is wrong with these people? They're down bad. And it's pretty easy to stumble upon this on Twitch. Like, imagine some little kid finding this. Like, if I were a parent and I found my kid watching this stuff, I'd be freaked out, which is another reason why Twitch needs to address this stuff, because it's like a family-friendly platform. But they have content like this that is clearly just sexual. Like, I feel like it's at the point where people need to admit that Twitch isn't just gaming and IRL streaming. Like, I feel like a good amount of people watch Twitch probably just to get turned on. And also, I don't think we should be normalizing this simp behavior, because obviously that's what's gotten these girls to start licking ears. Like, people who find this ear licking stuff for the first time are probably like, what the hell is this? Like, who would ever watch this? But then they think like, oh yeah, these guys are so fucking desperate they'll watch anything. And I'm telling you, there's like some kind of fetish where like these guys want to be simps. I can't figure out exactly what it is, but I think they like feeling like losers or something. There's definitely some simp phenomenon going on here that somebody needs to explain. I just don't get it. Like, there's something about these guys where they want to throw money at girls and they don't really expect anything in return. They're just so obsessed. And like, whatever these girls do next, these guys are going to be following them. I guess it's just all up to these girls where they want to lead this horde of simps, and then Twitch needs to figure out how far they want to let this go. I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Maybe one of these girls will make a move and try to do something more explicit, or maybe Twitch will finally just be like, alright, we gotta change the rules here, like we need to be more strict with the content. So that's about it for this video. Make sure to leave me a comment, let me know what you think of this whole situation, then also hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you at the next video.